Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Today we're going to be taking a look at another knife that has been, well, this one was actually loaned to me by my good friend Mr. Rick Hawk. Rick has donated many knives to the channel, but this one, he had gotten a hold of me and it was like, asked if I had any experience with Cudeman knives. I said I had not. Showed me a couple pictures. Would you like to check one out? Yeah, you bet I would. So he generously loaned me this one. This one was not a donation. So, and after checking it out, I can see why. It's a pretty cool knife. But what we're going to be taking a look at today is the Cudeman 381A. Now, Cudeman knives are made in Spain. Hold it up here so you can check it out. As I said, they come out of Spain, and this is definitely my first interaction with a Cudeman knife, and I tell you what, I'm digging it pretty hard. You can see there you've got that awesome buffalo horn handle. Just the coloring in that is quite impressive. You got the buffalo horn here, stainless steel. Now this one has an interesting locking mechanism on it that I also wasn't really familiar with. We'll open it up here. And you can see there's your lock. And then there is your locking pin right there. Comes open. Now, when I was reading that, the Cudeman website called it a spring with a palanquilla. I hope I pronounced that correctly. That's what they called the locking mechanism. Spring and palanquilla. There we go. But it's pretty interesting. You got a lever here, push up, and that unlocks, and then you just bring it down. That's pretty interesting. Very cool locking system. Now, as I said, this is the Cudeman 381A. Cudeman knives, molybdenum vanadium. And yes, that is pretty much what it sounds like. It's a molybdenum vanadium steel blade. And from what I could find, it's basically the equivalent to AUS 10. So now the molybdenum vanadium blade steel, or AUS 10, was another blade steel that I really hadn't had any experience with much up to this point. So I tell you what, guys, this is one of the big reasons why I started doing this. Because not only do I get to check out knives and talk about knives, but I get to learn about knives. I get to learn about blade steels and hardness and locking mechanisms. And that's just one of the things that I really enjoy about doing this. As you can see there, man, that knife has got a pretty hardcore clip point on it. I mean, we're talking unicorn, rhino horn, however you want to. But that's pretty cool, and I'm actually digging that blade shape. And it's not overly sharp or anything like that, and not that you would really be interacting with that portion of the blade anyway if it was sharp, but it's a crazy blade shape, and I dig it. You got a nice satin finish on there. Let's take some measurements. So we're going to put it down here. I'll zoom in a little bit for you so you can see a little better. So yeah, we got it lined up pretty good. So we're talking 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 8.5 fully open length. I'm getting a blade length of 1, 2, 3, 4.5. It looks like, which basically gives me a blade length of right about just shy of 4 inches. Yeah, just shy of 4 inches on that blade length. Cutting edge, we're looking at about 3.5 inches of cutting edge on it. Grip length, I mean, you're pretty much using the whole handle as a grip, and you can even choke up even a little bit more. Now you do have to be careful because you are going to get up on that corner of that blade there. So when you have this in your grip, you know, if you're a normal grip, you really don't have any protection from going forward to that blade. I mean, you could cheat up just a little bit more and eke out an extra, quarter an inch or so of handle length or grip length if you needed to. But that's just such an interesting knife to me. Now, let's get a weight on it. Since we're talking specs here, we'll get a weight. So 3.1 ounces, not too bad as far as the weight category goes. 89 grams. So as far as a carry, I mean, obviously there's no pocket clip or anything like that. It does come with this nice kind of leather pouch here. And from what I was reading on Cudeman's website, it pretty much sounds like all their knives, even their folders, come with some sort of leather pouch sheath. So that's kind of what I mean, you could always put it in that, carry it in this little pouch in your pocket to kind of keep it, keep it looking nice, as it obviously looks like a Rick has, because it's just gorgeous. And it looks like it's in great condition. I don't know how old this knife is. I guess I probably should have asked Rick that, huh? But I don't. So Rick, if you watch, you could tell me. Tell us how old it is. But I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. This is probably not a knife that I would EDC very much. Would I have one in my collection? You know what? I really, really think I would. And now that I've seen this knife and, have had, it's just one of those things it's almost too gorgeous not to have one in your collection. And I was looking, and they have their handles they use the bullhorn, they use staghorn, olive wood was another one that they use quite a bit. Some really pretty olive wood handles on their knives. Now, when I was looking as far as availability and how easy they are to get, I really couldn't find the 381A when I was looking. And when I usually say that, somebody usually down in the comments says, hey, you can find it here, which awesome. Cool. But, I really couldn't find the 381. What I was able to find was a 380 Alpha. And it's virtually the same knife, with the exception of it's not the molybdenum vanadium blade. It's actually VG10, which, hey, if you know me, I'm all about some VG10. So I do have a feeling I will be looking into a Cudeman 380 Alpha with some VG10 blade steel on it. And I tell you what, guys, I will leave a link down in the description to that knife, because it is the one that I could find availability for. But hey, like I said, if you guys find it and know or find where to find the 381, please let me know down in the comments. And let me know what you think of this guy. I mean, it's very comfortable in hand. The finish is done pretty well. I mean, yes, can I feel some like kind of sort of gaps there, but I mean, it's like that all the way around, so I'm pretty much, that appears to be the design. Now here, where you actually have a junction that comes together, I mean, it looks really nice. And when I say that, I'm talking about this area right in here. But that bone is, or the horn, excuse me, the bullhorn is just, man, I love the coloring on that. Very, very cool knife. So yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this guy? And I would, like I said, I will definitely leave a link down in the comments for the 380, which I like I said, basically the difference is the blade steel instead of the molybdenum vanadium. And yeah, I'm really trying hard to say that. Vice, the VG10 on the 380. So thank you very much once again, Rick, for letting me check out this awesome, awesome knife. It's absolutely fantastic. Gorgeous. I definitely think I'm going to have to look at the 380 with the VG10. Definitely going to have to look at that. But thank Rick, and I thank all of you for checking out the Cudeman 381 Alpha with me. As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know I love talking to y'all. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.